Funny thing about being warned to disappear. It just make you want to dig deeper. Langston said I wasn't on the list. Cool. But he ain't say what the list was for. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's being protected from something I never asked to be saved from. That night, I couldn't sleep. Tasha was knocking around the kitchen, making noise like she was trying to cook and overthink at the same time. Anything? She asked. I shook my head. Langston ain't dumb enough to leave paper trails, but that building, that meeting with Agent Reese, it meant something. She sat across from me, arms folded, hoodie half-zipped, like she was trying to stay warm from the inside out. We need that list, she said. I know, I replied. Problem is, the people who hold it don't usually like sharing. Tasha leaned in. So we take it. I raised an eyebrow. You always been this reckless? She smiled. Only since I started hanging around you. The plan was simple. Break in, pull the list, get out. Simple don't mean easy. Langston's office was in that same private building from before. Back entrance, low visibility, high risk. Tasha handled surveillance. I handled the lock. Used to be a locksmith. Don't ask. We got inside. No alarms. No movement. That's when we found it. His desk. Locked drawer. I popped it. She grabbed the folder. Inside, photos, documents, coordinates, and a list of names. 23 of them. Most were scratched off. At the bottom, 2 names left untouched. Sierra Hudson, Slim. Tasha whispered, You are on it. I stared at the paper. Yeah, but not as a target. Tasha looked confused. Then what? Just then, we heard the click. Gun, hammer back, voice from the shadows. You weren't supposed to see that. Langston stepped out, calm, Glock in hand, no backup. I turned slow, no sudden moves. Why am I on the list, Langston? He didn't answer right away. Then, your leverage. Tasha moved like she wanted to swing. I held up a hand. Leverage for what? I asked. For Sierra. She's rogue. We lost her. You're the only person left she might still trust. So you dangled me? I gave you a chance to walk away. You didn't. He stepped closer. Gun still pointed low, but not safe. We need Sierra brought in, alive, before the people who don't care about that get to her first. And if I say no, Langston sighed, then your name gets scratched off like the rest. Now, I don't respond well to threats. Never have. I took one slow step forward. You think you got leverage, Langston? I know I do. I smiled. Then you must have forgot who the hell I am. Before he could blink, Tasha stepped left, distracted him just enough. I moved quick, knocked the gun, spun him toward the desk. He stumbled. Gun dropped. Tasha grabbed it. I grabbed the folder. Langston stayed down, dazed. I looked at him one last time. Tell your people, I said, if they want Sierra, they better bring more than folders and threats. We walked out, calm, doors closed behind us. Outside, the air felt heavier. Tasha looked at me. What now? I stared at the folder. Now, I said. We find Sierra before everybody else does.